Podcast. I'm the host Donato Surbunas. I'm glad to start our first World Cup podcast from Manila, joined by my colleague Ritas Lishinauskas, who is also in Manila, just in Media Hotel at the moment. I'm at the corner of Media Workroom of Mall of Asia Arena, and of course Augusta Šuliauskas, who is keeping the pulse of the competition in Vilnius, from Vilnius, and watching all the games in the World Cup. So welcome to the podcast, guys.
How are you doing, guys, out there in Philippines? How is it there?
At first it was kind of tough to get used to all the humidity and also heavy air conditioning inside all the venues. So I caught a little cold. I have a runny nose, but that's a small problem. Other than that, everything's been great. Actually, I have to say that the people here are wonderful. Everybody's really helpful, friendly, and so far I'm enjoying the competition. Have nothing to complain about. Of course, this weather, this humidity for a Lithuanian boy is kind of hard to take, but I'm getting used to it, adjusting step by step, The time difference is still hitting a little bit, but the competition is underway. We're watching as many games as possible. There are a lot of colleagues from Lithuania, from other countries, a lot of basketball talk inside the media room, so it has been great so far.
Yeah, we have to deal with the humidity. We have to deal with internet connection issues, both in the gym and in the media hotel, which is weird. I think that it shouldn't be that way. But anyways, there are some issues, let's say. But to be honest, I think that every experience mostly depends on people around. And Philippine people are so great. They're so nice. They always want to help you. There's a good thing that there's no language barrier, at least with the most Filipinos that I met through the first 3 days, and they make this whole competition experience really awesome. So it's only about the behind the scenes experience. For me, so far, the biggest highlight, of course, was the Philippine arena experience with 38,000 people in the gym, breaking the new FIBA World Cup record. And I was astonished by the whole Philippine arena environment, how great this gym was, how big. For me, it looked like I was in a basketball amphitheater, because the whole stands were basically the way amphitheater works. Let's say the farthest seats in the gym were so far that I could barely notice those seats. So it was something different. It was interesting, to see the culture of Filipino basketball fans. I would say that they're very similar to NBA fans. So at some points of the game between Philippines and the Dominican Republic, I kind of missed that feeling of like having European supporters. The colleague from Greek website Sport24 was sitting next to me, and he said, "Could you imagine if there were Olympiacos or Panathinaikos fans in the gym? How different that experience would be." I was sure that with them in the gym, the roof was about to move. So there was this feeling, but at the same time, it's also nice to watch the game in a family-friendly, peaceful environment without no negative intensity in the gym. So it was different, but it was nice for sure so far.
Man, you always have to mention that.
What?
That family-friendly environment and negative environment, to compare those in the Europe and NBA in Europe in Asia.
Because that's the biggest difference, basically. So, how's the experience watching the? Okay, Ritas, you can jump in.
Now, since we are starting the podcast talking about the atmosphere inside the arena, I didn't go to the Philippines arena. I've watched all the games in the Mall of Asia arena, and of course the highlight was Team USA facing New Zealand. And I was wondering which NBA players from Team USA will get the most love from the local fans. And I was really surprised to hear and to see that Austin Reeves was actually the crowd favorite. And after the game, walking through the streets, I saw so many people, actually couples holding hands, both wearing Austin Reeves shirts. So it seems like